Sit back, relax, and enjoy listening. Part 1. The night rain tamed the fire. Before some days, the story goes back to a few days before where everything started. Next Media House, the biggest media company in the country. A reporter named John was interviewing the leader of the country's biggest singer band, RK. RK was known for being very kind, humble, and helpful. Despite being so successful and rich, he cared for everyone, regardless of their status. He couldn't stand seeing people in pain and always fought against injustice. He believed that everyone deserved respect and love, no matter where they were in life. Because of his nature, everyone in the country loved him. Today, he was at Next Media House. He generally avoided publicity and show-offs, but at John's request, he agreed to give an interview. John had become a sensation over the last few days at Next Media House, bringing in so much TRP that the media house retained its #1 position, preventing a fall in the stock market. Around 10 a.m., the interview started, and everything was going perfectly. John asked RK a few questions about his success and his views on life. Then, John asked if he could ask one personal question on behalf of all the girls in the country. He wanted to know if RK had someone special in his life. RK, who was very shy and always focused on his work and the people around him, got a bit flustered. He lowered his head slightly to hide his shyness and was thinking about how to respond. Suddenly, someone burst through the door so forcefully that it almost broke. The door smashed against the wall, creating such a loud noise that everyone in the room was shocked and frightened. They were about to lift their heads and say something to the person who did it, but when they saw who it was, they immediately lowered their heads, too scared to even look up. The cameras stopped recording without a word, as if everyone knew not to provoke this person. RK, witnessing all this, was shocked. He didn't understand why no one was saying anything and why everyone was so afraid of this person. He saw the fear in everyone's eyes and had a million questions running through his mind, but he stayed silent, observing everything. The person, dressed in a black shirt and pants with a long black overcoat and dark sunglasses, which hid their eyes, walked powerfully toward the seating arrangement where RK was being interviewed. John stood up to greet the person, but before he could say anything, the person punched John, causing him to fall to the ground. The punch was so hard that John's nose started bleeding, but no one dared to react or even look up. Even John remained silent, staring at the floor. The person threw some papers at John's face and said, "You are fired from this job." John, in desperation, held onto the person's leg, crying and pleading, "I'm very sorry. I don't know what mistake I made. Please don't fire me. My family will be on the streets. Please, you can hit me, slap me, but don't fire me." But the person seemed unmoved, as if they were made of stone. They yanked their leg away, causing John to fall again. RK, who couldn't stand seeing anyone in pain, felt that this was too much. He believed that no matter what mistake John had made, this person had no right to treat him like this. RK stood up and grabbed the person's hand to stop them from hitting John again. Everyone in the room was shocked and terrified. No one in the country had ever dared to speak against this person, and here was RK, holding their hand. The room went silent, and everyone seemed to forget to breathe, not knowing what would happen next. RK spoke. "Why are you doing this? Are you?" Before he could finish, the person, enraged that someone had dared to touch them, shook off RK's hand and stared at him for a moment. As the person was about to say or do something to RK, John stepped in, saying, Sorry, he probably doesn't know how to behave with you. On his behalf, I'm saying sorry. Please don't do anything to him." RK, standing behind John, was ready to fight for what was right, but then the person received a phone call. They looked at the caller ID, and with a final glare at John, said, "I don't want to see you in this building for more than 1 minute." Before leaving, they gave RK a look that seemed to say, "I might leave now, but I won't let you off easily," and then walked out.